Make your self-development fun and you'll never fail at it. That might seem like a strong claim, and perhaps Never is taking it a little far, but stick with me through this video and I'll not only make you agree with me, but I'll show you how to do it. That should be a pretty good payoff for a few minutes of your time, don't you think? So this is the enjoyment circle. Any voluntary learning we do goes through this process over and over again. Now my question to you is, if we want to learn something new, where in this circle do we start? I've been asking this question for over a decade, and the majority of people I ask tell me that we start at do more. And that's exactly what I was told in school when a subject wasn't fun for me. Just do it more, they said, and you'll get better at it, get good grades, and then you'll see that it becomes fun. Well, that generally didn't really happen. Math was one of those subjects for me, for example, and while I did work harder on it, got better and got good grades, it never was fun and I dropped it from my curriculum as soon as I could. When we're doing involuntary learning, like we do in school where we basically have to learn, fun doesn't have to come into the picture as long as we or our teachers or parents or whatever are disciplined enough. Involuntary learning can go through this process. And we always start at do it more because that's the only place we can start. But when it comes to voluntary learning, things should look different. Because when we don't have to do something, we'll usually stop doing it as soon as we realize that there is no enjoyment in it for us. Just think about anything that you've ever decided to learn that wasn't fun to practice. Whether it was to play the guitar, draw, juggle, do handstands, whatever it was, if it wasn't fun to try, if you didn't enjoy the process of doing it even though you were failing at it, odds are you didn't stick with it and you can't do it today. So we have to put the fun into it and we have to start at fun. We have to figure out how to have fun with what we're learning before we master it. Because anyone can imagine how fun it will be to play the guitar masterfully in front of our friends, but if we don't already know how to play it, it's going to take us a long time to get to that point, so that can't be our only fun factor. We have to try to find the fun in trying, the fun in practicing and failing and trying again, because when we do that, we'll not only stick with it for longer, we'll also tend to do it more often. Whenever we're bored or restless, the first things that come to mind to do are the things that are fun to do. So we'll pull out the guitar and practice just for the sake of practicing. And this goes for everything we want to learn or change. If it's fun for you to go into your growth zone, if it's fun for you to work on your confidence, practice your communication skills, to go out and meet new people and so on, you'll do it more and you'll stick with it longer. And you'll get better and you'll start seeing positive changes in your life, which of course will make it even more fun. By starting with fun, by making it fun to practice it and not just to master it, we create a positive feedback loop that will propel us towards our goals. Think about what you already enjoy. What is it about those things that you enjoy so much? For me, for example, competition is a lot of fun. I learned to juggle because a buddy of mine had learned how to do it, and I decided that I wanted to get better than him. So we started competing about who could do the fanciest tricks and learn them the fastest and all of that. So anything I can turn into a competition, even one against myself, is likely to be more fun for me. I also love creating things, so any activity that lets me create something tangible, well, that's fun for me. I love learning and teaching, so anything I can turn into knowledge that I can share with others is also good. So whenever I set my mind to learning something new, I think about how I can apply these fun factors and my other ones to learning that skill or creating that habit. So what do you love to do? Look at the specific activities and try to extrapolate, to pull out some of the core reasons for why you like those activities. When you do, you've found your fun factors. Then, figure out how to apply those fun factors to the skills, habits, and goals you're working on, and keep bringing your focus back to the things that make you enjoy working on them, rather than just on the final outcome that you're hoping for, and you'll get to that outcome much faster and easier. Leave me a comment if you need any help finding your fun factors and applying them to what you're working on, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.